You know what I'm saying, man? You see that thing I name My 2 Cents podcast. Hey, I one thing with TU-LOX'S, just know him a go talk him mind, him draw the line, and when you feel him cross the line, him a go tell you the truth, so we mark design. But glad said the podcast never hard for find, because it's with him. Talk when him feel and him no busy if you still with him. Book him in the streets, nobody feel he will be fidgeting. Topics upon topics from the tatty will be visiting. Big people reason, no feel like it's a picnic thing. I feel pay attention to the damn like when witnessing what is this I am witnessing. Soaring to another level and you cannot click the wing. Hear me I say no man of the action boss, representing the My 2 Cents podcast, Tradcraft.
Mix up, we none of the mix up. We fix up the thing them when them want fix up. Like who I tell lie, who I get them dicks up. And I'm not the person I don't get it twisted up.
Blessed, welcome to another episode of the My 2 Cents podcast. I'm your host TU-LOX'S, the 876 Rebel. And as usual, today's episode will be brought to you by Rebel 13 Collections, where creativity lives. We also do everything printing except fingerprinting. And for the finest and best in embroidery services in Jamaica, you just simply link 876-898-9888. And for support the merchandise, log on to www.rebel13.net. And for the more updated versions of the merchandise, you simply link our WhatsApp 876-898-9888 for all of the business stated. Seen, also brought to you by Madvert Multimedia. If it's not Madvert, it's not an advert. Also brought to you by AV Auto Body Repairs. Check them out on Instagram at AV Auto Body Repairs. Them fully auto. See, I'm also reminding you, as usual, to go out and support Curly Locks book, Planet Hurt, available on all digital platforms. See, available in Jamaica at JamaicaDeals.com. See, as it relates to today's show now, I'm just going to answer some questions as it relates to some of my previous shows and other questions in general. Some of the fans them want no seen because of the birthday edition, so it's kind of different. And guess what too? I big up my fans them in my inbox where my birthday not even come yet because today are strong. And enough of them in the inbox I say, yo, I want to know what I could do for your birthday or what I could buy her. I appreciate all of that. But the best thing you can do for me right now is support the merchandise. Get one of them here. So may I say? So anything you want to do as it relates to my birthday, links in the description. Appreciate it. See? So, alright, to the show now. Before we start the show, no matter what, I always have a feature talent. And that talent here today is no different from enough of the youth them I'm a feature on the show. The youth them I go places, see? And it's not necessarily a young artist, but it's not really, for some strange reason, that you can not get the break where him deserve, to me, in my eye. See? The youth here is a OG artist. The youth named Shakespeare. The youth here, matter of fact, just watch this.
One look like me, I forgot change my number. Too much gyal link me for the lumber. Link me forward, can't talk right now. Me gyal watch me like a hawk right now. Baby, you link me when the premises pack. And me tell you for quack. Can't get to vex for you know I saw me at hard. Still young, me still fresh, give you the credit for that. Broke life, I feed the devil with enemy that. 1 mil, 2 mil, me no good with that. 1 girl, 2 girl, a little bit that. You say me this a one time, you a Genesis that. Lego that a long time, you know she say me figure contact, everything a contact. She say fi spank that, so me a go spank that. Me got fi thank God, yeah he make the damn good. Baby me need space, me no carry handbag you know. Me need space, me no carry handbag you know. Remember me don't have one gal you know. And me know say you don't have one man you know. Remember me never sign a contract with you.
Alright, and I say that me don't need no more bag of convincing. You hear that you there? If me can compare him to Ja Vinci, one of Jamaica's greatest vocal ever bust, you can see the influence. It's close. The youth are bad, and when me check out him page, man have song after song after song. The youth talented. So I want to go on over there go support Shakespeare, Blunder. The youth should have way far, but you know the thing set. Most people these days them just inclined to some little fart that can make them laugh. Dirty bungle and all kind of fuckery. See, real music when you start make artists have to work again for the ratings. Stop do that thing when I force artists to do all kind of foolishness because I want a joke. Most people after that don't know the difference between real artists and the Netflix them. The little one them just come and them just want to go viral and then mix up the fool them with the real artists them now and put dancehall artists, Ray, everybody name. And everybody a dancehall artist. See dancehall artists here. So if you don't rate Shakespeare and love him son, you don't go on over there, go pack up and support him journey. So me I say, that youth here come do it. Check him out on Instagram, Shakespeare Dan Dada. That youth here, half a bus. Just remember say I miss that. TU-LOX'S that I never miss. When me point pan arts and say them I come do it. You check Nation Boss, check Yakster, check any one of the youth them I say them I come do it boy and see if I lie me that tell. So do what me say, Shakespeare Dan Dada. See him can rock the all the young, all the grandmother. Man bad. See support the thing. Alright, watch how me going to the show now, because today's show kind of different as I'm telling you, because birthday settings. See so I just take it easy today. I'm going to answer a few questions from some of the fans them as well as some of the haters. You know what I mean? So first question I'm going to answer is one way. A girl link me in my DM and she say, yo. She said, why do you constantly complain on your platforms? What do you hope to achieve? Alright, first me have to say to you, just because somebody identify a problem, tired of telling you this, does not mean they're complaining. Anything where you learn, try remember. Tell me if the teacher just tell you one time, or them continue to repeat themselves over and over and over for days and months before they move on to a next stage of the same subject. Them constantly repeat and give tests and give tests and you know what the test for? I don't know if you're done, sorry, you're bright. The teacher knows you're done, because them a teach you. So guess what now? Enough people see me as complaining simply because guess what? Me a disrupt them illusion. Repetitiveness, I'm sure how it works. I'm a man, I like talk without proof. For example, Netflix. Do you think it's an accident way? Every show you watch nowadays, man or man. But if you notice, these days you hardly see a scene in any movie on TV where a man and a woman have sex. You think an accident? Why is it that nowadays it seems like everybody I think the same? Foreign and yard. All cultures upon the earth become one through the internet. Now all the internet get to do that. And you just come out and poor little internet, just innocent. All me do is show any things. Any little thing where you want press on. Repetitive process. The more you see these things on the TV and two man just look normal, two girl just look normal. People are like us, you know, when you say two girl, just as bad as two man. Man, take your hand. I'm ready for talk. I'm telling you a while ago, you know. Anytime you disrupt them illusion where Babylon give them ready for you. Only thing to reach a point where a little fish X them and the rest of them can come and grow the youth them now. Jamaican kids, everybody join in and look upon them. No way. This is not me saying somebody should have go out and do them things. But for them culture, our culture, two different culture. You have wrong and you have right, and nobody can change that. You have some things when a natural boy where the world a show up and we pick them and them show all in a cartoon where you don't think them show up on them something there for. Alright, me showing again. You ever watch YouTube like this where you depend now? When you look at one commercial come in 10 seconds. Some of them not even have a sound. And then hear you. How you that short commercial? How waste the money I make this? Them smarter than you. Because them knows around you so. Pick up on a 10-second commercial there and you're reaching a price smart and you buy a bag of something you'd never normally buy and you don't even know why. You're actually full of the same 10-second something where you think you never watch. Subliminal repetitiveness works just as good as straightforward repetitiveness where teacher them do. But if me that tell you say, no, we only have one life to live, you don't know. Champagne, NEC, party, dash for your money. You don't like it, you know. You wouldn't see it as complaining. That's why sensiblest man me ever hear talk. You know why enough of you can understand me? Because as humans we tend to conceptualize based on personal preference. Meaning, you come like you there with some of them girl and you say to her, so my friend, go back to school. Do this and do that. And why? And you know, all you know. You can't have 20 and tell them go back to school. And them look at you like a stupid old man. Because knowledge often looks like age. Because from them born, the people who are telling the right thing are their mother and father. Nobody know older than their mother and father. So you grow up thinking, say, knowledge and doing the right thing are old people something. So what you do? the old people, which was their mother and father, you know, see them as telling you the right thing, you know. You just see them as getting old and bad mind if you're youngness. So basically the same thing me try to show no. No for no, don't like what me I say because I magnetize the fact. Say most of them live illusion. I remind you now, say it take hard work for actually successful, not look successful. It take hard work to make a relationship work, not look like it a work. Relationship goals. So guess what me I tell Uno? If you don't think me I complain, find the next channel. Don't watch this. Don't try to tell me what you say. Me say what me want to say. No boy, look, read me short. No boy, no girl can't tell me how to do my show. Alright, so next question now come from my youth named Devon Lee. See? Devon Lee said to me, say, yo, DJ, lose off for your star car. Yeah, make it look like only the pro-vaxxers them afraid. Everybody afraid. Warm to you. They're not afraid the money, but don't want to take it free. That's why they don't want to take it. Seriously, bro? You know, the same video, me tell you, say, everybody afraid. Of course. Then a must fear make you decide, say, you know, want something in your body where you not trust. Of course. Obviously. Rachel see it. Everybody can see that. See the problem here we have with the pro-vaxxers? And them hypocrisy. Them are act as if them arrive at them decision. And I have to take this based upon them PhD and scientific fact. They might make it look like a that, make them take it and we're so smart. And the arrival to them decision now have nothing at all to do with fear. The sheep spend them whole life afraid of the big bad wolf, only to be eaten by the shepherd in the end. So it makes sense to be a sheep. Better you be a shepherd. The segregation trap, I catch we. It a catch we so much. That's me see on some headline. Where doctors refuse to treat patients who are unvaxxed. Now, is this fair? Alright, them say, I'm going to go in and something here. Them say the reason why, I've seen a million people say this. People who are not vaccinated don't deserve treatment. I'm going to go in it. Alright, you don't deserve treatment because you're unruly. That's why you don't want to take the vaccine, no? Because that you don't do, you know. You don't just put a brand on people and call them whatever. You don't want to call them. Them unruly, so them don't deserve no treatment, right? Cool. Alright, so doctors, let me ask you, because I see how one doctor come out. So somebody was supposed to bright. See? One doctor come out and I say him want seek legislative right. Not locally, you know, internationally. Forget. To have the right not to treat the people that are unvaccinated. Same would I do that. So let me ask you something, Mr. Doctor, everybody else who is off this mind frame. Let me ask you something. See? Alright, for years the pharmaceutical industry has sold one dangerous thing named cigarette. Right? And people keep smoking these cigarettes and them get lung cancer, this a cancer, that the cancer, all type of cancer. And wanna treat them. No further wonder where me go, right? If you feel better within them evil, paganistic, ritualistic, sodomistic self. You know what them do? Them just put disclaimer on the cigarette box them. Cigarette gives you this a cancer. Cigarette gives you that the cancer. Cigarette gives you this. Cigarette gives you that. And that them mark on the box. And you know what? These wicked people think that because them put that on the box, them things say them alright because at least when they tell you if you not take it, that coming like a jockeys. Sell one 12-year-old crack. I know have to feel better about him nasty dirty self. You know what him do? Him tell himself say, yo, them have some commercial on TV, you don't know, do not take drugs. So if him watch that and him still come buy my drugs, I know my fault. At the same thing the cigarette company do, you know. These people love you so much, right? I'm sure it's an idiot, you know. Why them never make cigarette illegal? Same like what them do weed. The reason why weed illegal is because them couldn't control it. The ingredients will make cigarette not real. Them put all type of chemical shit in it, so the regular man not have access to it. But the regular man can just plant a whole field of weed. Check it. They make weed legal in Jamaica now, right? And every poor man they glad and thinks that they're gonna rich now. No. Try to get a license for you now. Why they never make cigarette illegal since them care about people so much? And since the government care about people so much, why the test them never free for the big C? Same like how the vac free. Why the test them never free? The same test where some of the company them where I tell them work, I say, if you not take your minimum wage and go test every week before you come back to work, Monday morning. Same minimum wage you for go pay for your test out there, you know. The same minimum wage where you work the whole week to get them until you go back and take a test with it. Why the test them never free? Wouldn't that be easier upon the people them? You got people now where running, oh, the test you are free because of this or because of that. You have some people here that swear to them working at a company where the test they make, where the vac make, them know everything. But you have to understand everything is a choice. If the vac could have free, the test could have free. No man not tell me nothing. Because the vac not even free. It cost the country millions. So the vac not even free. But them buy that and give it. So why the system couldn't buy the test them and give it? Them could have do it. Them just no want to do it. Me hear a great man say, either them no want to do it or them can't do it. And in most case, them no want to do it. So stop going like on a bum buckler to that. So now, we can't hear enough how now. Oh, don't have nothing to do with this because the coronavirus is something that can spread from person to person. Once your life not affect mine, I'm okay. So you see on a fool? So if the world just gets so caring for that one disease that will come out, just because everybody can catch it, not sure how fucked up people are. No one cares. Self-preservation, first rule of life. But guess what? Preserving my life no means I have to walk over next man. Me having a successful life does not mean so you have to be unsuccessful or fail. For me, successful. I mean, another thing I'm going to tell you again. I have never once said, don't take it. I have never once said, take it. All me express by my show are common sense. When somebody can give me something concrete that aligns with my common sense, not education, common sense, me will take it. These people have made themselves clear million and one time. Them say one thing and them do the next. Them not serious, them don't know what them do. And I've always also stated, said this not easy upon the government either. But when you're a leader, you have to stand up firm. And if you stand with it, you stand with it. And if you stand against it, you stand against it. The two-side thing no make no sense. The undecisiveness no make no sense. Leaders, when you're undecisive, you do that in the background. Then when you come up with a decision, you go forward with it. Like cases like them, I talk. Look on this.
How dare you impose on me to put something in my body that I don't want? Can't we find a better way? You know, we can't continue infringe on individual rights. So there is no need for any vaccines. In fact, we don't believe that is something that would meet the constitutional test.
Funny how the word constitutional just used here and there. Constitutional rights no make no sense again, right? Because all me hear about these days, listen, me not like news again. Me not like news. News are the worst thing now. You're never looking at the news and see something uplifting and positive. You think nothing positive now go on? Fear tactics. Fear tactics. The country overrun with crime for years. Whole heap of people were dead. Never come on the news, you know. The government controls the media. So whole heap of news murders, enough things never ever come to light. Whole heap of youth dead boy, a whole heap of woman, whole heap of picnic, whole heap of people dead boy are missing, never found again. All these things, and it never used to come on news. Because guess what? It magnetized the incompetency of our government, who refuse, whether intentionally or otherwise, to do nothing about crime. Because crime pays, you know. Depends on which side of the fence you're there. Crime has been paying for years. The problem with crime now is that them can't control the gunman them again. Because guess what? The gunman them, whether by extortion or scamming or some other way, and make them own money. So politician can't tell them if you do again. It caused the crime, and that ugly face of crime when I say, it caused it. You hear nobody talk about crime again? One thing alone I kill off people now. Big C. Cancer career done. AIDS pack up and leave Jamaica a long time, you know. All of the other disease, them Big C done them career, them have to leave and go which part they can get show. Nothing nah go on for them nah get a redeem from a producer. The rest of disease them not hot. Them not go on with nothing. Them flap, them have to left Jamaica. Nobody not talk about them something again. So why you tell me say now, every statistic where come out of the hospital them, every death, Big C. That don't make no sense to me. And someone now come say, oh, statistically them thing they never have it up on the list. Them just a talk about Big C. Yes, they are talking about Big C. For scare you. Why you can't carry on with the news as usual, like I used to report cancer, report AIDS, report all of them things they need for report to said way. So just because Big C come, it's okay if you have sex without a condom and catch anything where you want to catch. It's okay not to warn the people them about cancer. We kill more people than the Big C. I wouldn't ramp with. All of them they can just go into the back burner now because of one thing matter, scaring these people into oblivion. Alright, so the next question is, and it come from a girl named Sasha Lee. See? Sasha Lee asks me, hey TU-LOX'S, what do you think of the government strategies they put in place to fight the COVID-19, i.e. the lockdown? See? Alright, first of all, that is hardly a strategy in my opinion. When you're strategizing as a leader, you think of the people. Now, I always make it clear, so I am aware fully that when you're the leader of any country, any nation, any organization, tough decisions have to be made. But when those tough decisions make absolutely no sense at all as it relates to true leadership, alright, let me share what I mean. The lockdowns are proven to be very counterproductive. Seeing it only induced panic upon the population. The supermarket shelf them empty. One man buy 20 bread. How you think that work out in terms of every man get something for God feed them yard with? See, when you come with lockdown and them thing, they have to understand, say, you are trying to, let me get this straight, you are trying to avoid crowd. Everybody just in a panic mode. I just must say one question or two questions I get when I have nothing to do with the Big C. See? More and don't talk about them something and get back to normal. Since last time I answered that something here. Now the lockdown, the no movement days should be called more panic days. Because if you check it, when we did have the 8 o'clock curfew, for example, yes, it did have like a rush, it did have like a mixing, it did have like a crowd. But when you take away 3 full days out of the week from people were supposed to work. Remember, say most of them people that were now work for them lockdown days there. Now get paid for it, you know. Supermarket ram, pharmacy ram, everywhere where you can think about where people go. The crowd in a them place there triple. And anybody will have any kind of sense of leadership in any way. A baby would have figured out, say, yo, if we take 3 days out of the week and leave like 3 more days, because we know that naturally enough place never open on Sunday anyway. If you put the entire population in a 3 day, forget everything what them supposed to get done, what at all cost? Severe overcrowding every single place where you go. So to me, the lockdown them not make no sense at all. Alright. So next question. This will come from Major Mantis asked me, yo, my General TU-LOX'S, I watched the last episode and I would like to say keep up the good work. Seen? Love what you said about the conspiracy theories, but I personally feel like a conspiracy theorist is somebody who just hear things and just start to spread it without knowing facts. Alright, brother, alright. I'm not even going to touch upon that one long. Alright, a conspiracy theorist, I explained it to you last week already, Virgin. But I'm going to say it to you again. As when I say, people decide who is a conspiracy theorist and who will spread the truth. Because if you ask me, even the same people them that implores you to get the big V are conspiracy theorists. Because basically, everybody just attack. The man we call conspiracy theorists and the people them will come and tell you to take it, because everything we are here as somebody tell you. Not somebody prove it to you, as somebody tell you. The man we are tell you to take it, I tell him tell it to you, just like the man we are tell you to not take it. So everybody I listen to the hearsay. The manufacturer I tell you to take it, I hearsay we are listen because we never did when it make. So guess what? It is within the realm of the reality of your perception. Make you decide who is a conspiracy theorist and who isn't. Like for example, make we say them Bible story are true. Because whether them are true or not and them based in a reality or not, I like them and I read them said way. I like the concept, I like the intent, I like the story. So make we say for example Noah. When Noah did I tell the people, them say, yo, God tell me say there's going to be a flood. When Noah goes so boom and him come out and him say, God said there's going to be a flood. Come my people, let me build a boat and we can save you now. God said there's going to be a flood. You know what the people them do? The simple way how now view some man now as conspiracy theorists are the same way them did view Noah. That is why when Noah warned them and tell them say, yo, the place are going to flood out. You know what them said to Noah? People them go so boom and them confront Noah and say, hey, pussy, what kind of flood you talking about? Batty boy, I build boat on dry land. Before you raise goat there, I build boat. Now water now come for that float. And then mock him and then laugh and then go in that bag of thing. You see when the flood come, everybody running a tear down Noah door. One get in at the ark. So what? Noah no bad a conspiracy theorist. I'm tell you what Noah do. When Noah did I tell the people, them say, yo, one flood and it a come kill we off. You know what them do? Fear. I tell you last week already, I'm going to tell you again. The fear of death can make you dead. Because when they imagine when Noah said to them, one big flood and everybody dead, them is a self-protection mechanism where everybody born with. We like hear the good things. We don't want to hear that because we don't want to worry. No one wants to worry. So when somebody come tell you something that is even logical in the back of your mind, you block it because you don't want to hear that. You're afraid to hear that. The root to them control a fear. Alright, check out all of the media outlet them in Jamaica. Every news where you see is about one thing, the big C. We don't see when last you watch news and get good news. Do you think that no good news now happen none at all within this? Remember I said people still alive, people still do, people still act, people still exist. So how come all of a sudden every single news we now watch bad? You don't think that accidental? No, the big V, them a push it, them a push it, them a push it. You don't think it broke down, them don't stop push it, them a push everywhere you look at that you see. Every single way them a push the fear, them a push everything. But me never hear them say one day yet. Remember, you know, a true leader, the true leadership, the true governing body of any country that cares about its people always take the people and complaints into consideration. In the whole of this, I say nobody care about the people them and what they want. The people are rebelling and they are defiant because them simply don't understand it. Now, if you don't understand something, would you be a part of it? A lot of them are read and the way they must see in the media, social media or otherwise. Makes sense. And I play hypocrite to it. Now back to the fact say, when a government love its people, them take the people them complain into consideration. You ever hear our government say to you one time, In all this propaganda where they must spread, all this fear they must spread, you ever hear them tell you one time, say make sure you consult your doctor before you take the job. That would have looked to me, if them did ever say that, that would have looked to me like them care. But all me can see right now are badness, dictatorship. That me I see with my eye. Me don't know if nobody else a look. And next thing, a lot of the people them when me say I run up and down and I go on like say every little thing where them say are true. Everything where the government them say are true. Remember as I tell you now, everything where the conspiracy theorists plus the people them where blame the conspiracy theorists, I say, not based in a facts, you know. It's still based in attacking. Majority of it. From born till now, everything we take because we trust the government. Whether our government or world government. We trust somebody. Why are we doing it? You know? We not do which government ever go around proving anything to people? Everything what them tell people if do, if take, for anything at all, any instruction you get from any government, I tell you to do it. So guess what? Everything boils down to choice. So if you decide to take it, choice. If you decide not to take it, choice. So we should not kill one another for choice. And make them segregation trap catch it. I just that me I say. Just because the healthcare sector come now and them look like them so caring. All of a sudden them care for it. My God. Are the nicest people I ever see. Anybody who believe in a Jamaica healthcare sector might as well you believe in a Santa Claus and the Tooth Fairy. Because you know no sense. And when since the healthcare sector just gets so caring for its people? That's what I tell you, people asleep a ground long time in the hospital. A long time in the hospital I run out of oxygen. This is not new. And a big C cause this. No effort no put in our healthcare system. And that can be backed up by facts. Shaggy, Sean Paul, Bounty Killer, artists. Have to keep big show to contribute to these institutions. But yet still at the end of the day, we don't run out now like we have some sort of hero and care for the people. Come on, man. We have to find some other strategies. Alright, Mr. Woolley, so I'm going to say something to you real fast. See? True leadership inspire confidence. So, if you not listen to your people them and them cry and them complaints, how the people them are going to listen to you? Why should they? When it seems like bullyism from the onset. It seemed like a just badness. Yo, listen to me or else. No explanation, no nothing. Because guess what? What you say, what you think, don't matter. Me or the government. I saw the people are going to see it. I'm not saying that's the way it is, but I saw it look in at the public, to the public eye. If you come in here with your rules and laws and your strategies and ways how to fight this thing, the people are not going to listen. Because you not listen to them. So them think for them opinion in the matter not important. Who you think are gonna listen? You have to listen to the cries of the people, not just the cries of the people we are saying you're gonna do it. We know in a situation you have like one little you to them send out, you know. And you better care about them change. In a situation you are so because we know say this not have nothing to do with you personally. You're in too deep already, so guess what? You have to listen to Mousa. We know. But you still have to figure out a way to deal with your Jamaican people them better than this. Alright, the question I know I come from Bad Girl KK. See? Alright, Bad Girl KK say, hey TU-LOX'S, blessed. Love your show. I would like you to talk about why do you think relationships these days aren't working as compared to relationships of the past, like my mom and my dad and such? Could you elaborate on this? Alright, there's a lot of contributing factors to the decline in great relationships. One of the things is, people are going in a relationship these days for the wrong reasons. I don't think I don't think most people understand the nature of a relationship. So me I say, especially the fact that most people are going in a relationship, as I say, for the wrong reasons. Social media influences, you know, relationship goals. Them see that and if them man can't provide that next. People are sidestep the original formula that it takes to keep a relationship working. Everybody is now contented with look like. So, for example, a woman have her man, as long as them look like them alright, them alright. You have your woman and she look good at the party with you upon your hand and thing, and a your girl and you get the ratings for her. Everything look alright. Just like how nobody these days actually work for wealthy. Actually work for set a foundation. Nobody no business with them things. They say make a money, them in a one party and take some picture with one table and the NSC buckle put on it and we look successful. So guess what happened? At the end of the day, what happened right there is that being contented with how things look and not how they are. And that's the problem. Because most people, even though them contented with how things look, after the reality chip in, them try to get where you're supposed to get out of a relationship now. The respect, the this, the that. You can't ignore some things, then you still a look for the thing. It don't make no sense. Either you use it or you not use it. Them ignore the original formula. Them swap that for the hype and the attention and the social media clout. So them try to run back to the original formula when them feel like, and then them use the modern formula when them feel like, and them try to mix the two. It not work. Oil and water. But I'm showing exactly what I mean. For example, you have some man will go around and for them main MO is for look rich and post it on them gram, because you have the girl them who just a wait for a man floss. As long as the man there floss them, full him inbox. Pure love and attention, and guess what happen now? Them link up that man, get used, then them want to go back to the original formula. When you realize that the man are used, you know, that's how you realize that him should respect you. That's how you realize that you shouldn't sleep with him so quick. That's how you realize that you should get to know who first. So you try to use back the original formula when it's too late. The original formula will never ever work with the new formula. So everybody want free to use the new formula and mix it with the old. What's the relationship? It come with rules, it come with laws. See, everybody want break the laws of what it takes. The original laws, by the way, to make a relationship work. Like majority of women now, they don't want to play no role. And that is reality. No role. The man for just mind me, the man for play a female role, because man supposed to take care of woman. We don't have a problem with that. But everybody have a role. Tell me something, ladies. When you're not growing youth, them, just look upon them and say, yo, more you pay all of your woman bills. And she not for do nothing for you. And you not for complain about it either. I say you raise the youth them. No. Check the double standard in that. There's always a double standard when it comes to the modern woman, especially. So we're talking about a generation of people where constructive criticism is hating, showing feelings weak. See? You just buy some body and some breast, IG model. 1,000 followers, certified celebrity. We are talking about a generation that value themselves based on social media. Side girl, major accomplishment. At that generation that you are talking about. See? So nothing can work with people with them toxic type of mentality here. Relationships nowadays now work for more reason than one. So the question I would probably have you have a part 2. It all done in show. Ego, major problem. Commitment, most people don't know one name, so major problem. Seeing because one of the main things about people can't commit, you know, believe it or not, I swear to God. Most people can't commit because them feel safe, then commit to that person. Yeah. Suppose me commit to him and then my friend get a richer man. Suppose me commit to she and then she not look good again after a while. Trivial reasons for can't stay in a relationship so much that you wouldn't believe it. I'm always stressed on the social media part as being one of the major ruin for relationships. Social media, where a lot of hurt people depend on post quotes. Pure quotes them a post, them not live with them a post, you know. Pure quotes, pure toxic shit, and people are read that and I absorb that and I bring it out in a feed them life. Then you have the partner where always feel like say their entire relationship rotate around them alone. Them can't wrong, and the other one always wrong, no matter what. That one is a major factor. And no narcissist will never say to you, say, I am a narcissist. You have some sick people, man. You have to be careful like people that come around here. They have some serious agenda more than you would never know. Ulterior motives. Some people you come and you're there with them and you think say them nice. Them not nice. Them a motive them have. And then guess what? You have the people them know way. Them get hurt so much time. You end up with one girl who protect her heart. You end up with one man who so much girl hurt him that's it impossible. If you deal with somebody and actually believe and trust them. Just because people still bathe and clean does not mean them to have some serious psychological problems. Because we are looking for mad people in a dirty clothes. That's the problem. A whole heap of problem. People will go through some trauma and them not heal from it. And them gone out there. In the world of data, everything. Because as we tell you, them same one fee say nothing to do them. Because guess what? Even we think that when we're mad, we are going to know. You can't believe that? We're so dumb as humans. We think that if we're mad, we know. We know so we're mad. Most cases when we're mad, people have to tell us so we're mad. And when people are telling us so we're mad, well, I said them a hater, them bad mind. So much problems. If you talk about relationship and why them not work now, me have to have another show for that. If you not use the old formula, you're not going to reach nowhere in a relationship. That's something about, oh, take care of me and do this for me, just pure me. Whether it be male or female, that mentality, no relationship will never last with that. Watch out one here. Most people replace moral values with material values. So when them go in a relationship, if you don't have this, if you don't have that, and when them not understand, you're not going to stay in that relationship because you have the mentality there. As soon as somebody richer than your partner come along, I could have buy $100, you're gone with that one there. Because you don't think along the line of morals, right or wrong. You think along the line of material. And guess what? Material not ever stop make from a earlier start till it done. Material not gonna stop come. So if at that, your front are gonna wear out and it go big like Jupiter. Your front are gonna wear out if a material are dealing. Material are gonna hard to make. Somebody are gonna always richer. Material drive you crazy more time. One of the richest men in the world in the 80s, Pablo Escobar, 420 million US every single week. Dead on a rooftop of Medellin, fat, broke, stressed out. So what is material? And that are one of the major things in the problems in a relationship these days. And one next thing, but I mean I know that's you're not going to do. You have the people them way. Base relationship for fun. You see if she met you having fun, you better make sure you have fun right through the entire relationship. As soon as the fun stop, next month, we're going to be fun. Same like if you throw your money around. For example, if you are a pest controller and you come kill rat, and you fling your cheese, and pay rat come eat your cheese and dead. The minute you stop fling cheese, no more rat now come. The rat them gone. Because you not have cheese. As same so them woman act. And vice versa. You have some people can't see life outside the circle of one thing. Them one track minded. So if I fund them daily, them go party for the rest of them life. If a money she a deal with, she not deal with nothing apart from money. One track minded people. You have to get rid of them. You have to talk to people who have a wide scope of the world. That is why I'm going to encourage relationships with illiterate people. Illiterate people in our small corner of the world, man and woman. Because I know that most people don't imagine the word illiterate being connected to females. But yes, all of them done's bad. And them one track minded based on this illiteracy. Me a whole heap more for telling a man. But through my earth strong, I just go and take it easy. Seen, and as what I say, if you don't want to support the earth strong, you know what I mean, you can just support the merchandise. And that me believe in a Rebel 13 collection. Support the brand. Seen, once you support the brand, you support my earth strong. So, for the earth strong, if you get one of them, yeah, that would mean so you support my earth strong. And you appreciate the works where me I put out. Seen? So all of my fans them I support the thing so far. All of the real fans them am I earth strong, but me I say big up on yourself. You don't know the thing on your walker, you don't know the White Cooking Show. Clarendon, check. You like Dean from Upper UA, bad graphic artist. Hatter Blacks, big up yourself. So me I say, always dep on the team. See? So you don't know the something go. Next week. See? Blessed.
Bye.